Okay, a quick demonstration about adding an extra rounding. So I have here a single rounding, and what I want to do is I'm going to put another rounding onto it and then going up. So basically I'm putting another layer, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to draw at the end of this rounding here in the vertical direction, vertical planes. And I'm going to make them, in this case, about half the size of the other ones. So there's another demonstration where there's two roundings the same size. These ones will be different size roundings. So it's quite a handy technique if you start to combine roundings, different sized roundings. So I'll just put one on top here, and you'll see how it works. Important that you try to line things up, and that these little planes that I'm drawing here, that they are square shapes for now, because that's what I want, a sort of a quarter circle rounding. Okay, so I don't know if you can see that in the video, but I've got here on each corner a little square plane in perspective. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to use the diagonal, half, quarter, little fraction back from a quarter, and then I'm going to draw a line through that point. And then I'm going to do that on each rounding, on each corner. So on the outside of the corner, here and here. You really need to be careful that you do go through that point. We put a lot of time, energy into making these planes, so make sure that you actually use them. Okay, so now I've got all these funny little corners. So what I want to do then is I'll continue these lines through, and I can actually draw another little square plane on the top and do the same thing here. So in that way I can get a very stable rounding. I'm rounding it off. So if I continue this through this line and this line through, you see I'm getting a square. And I should be able to round that off. So, and this one, if I connect those through, and these ones this way, then you see I get another square here, and you see that rounding. It's about like that. Yeah. This one's here. And yeah. Okay, so now I'm missing corners here. So that's what we call the outermost describing line. Important thing, begin with just the cylinder section. So you want to see this as a quarter of a cylinder here and here. And we want to draw the outermost describing line. And then you just need to round these down. So basically just a matter of following this line out and slowly turning that corner. So in this case I'm going out this way and I want to end in this direction. So you'll have to just estimate the curve there, but just try to make it a kind of a smooth transition from one angle to the other. Okay, so that's given a top to it. I see something didn't quite go right here. I didn't line that up properly, so I'll just adjust that. You can also do it on the bottom, so I could draw another rounding going down here, and then I'm just going to move the ground surface down a bit. I'll do them the same size. Okay, yeah, I'll do them the same size. So see, I'm drawing quite quickly little square shapes here and here, and then I'm just going to round them through that point down and like this. And I'll round that down this way and this direction, and then, oops, it's important to try and keep that line nice and smooth. I didn't quite manage that. Okay, so there we go, there's a box shape, a rounded shape, and I've just added another rounding on top of it. Okay, I'll just leave that here and then we can look at shading it.